Yeah, well, apart from probably the 10 minutes while we were down to 12, I thought we had pretty good control over most of what we did. And, the odd play or two that I thought St George Illawarra put some good plays on us, and they certainly moved the ball about a lot tonight. They tested our edges. So all up it was, I like a really pleasing performance. I think our guys deserved their victory tonight. They did it well for us.
Defence would have come a week earlier, Brian.
Oh yeah, well, I would have liked it to come probably 10 weeks earlier, to be honest. But we got to earn it. We've got to learn how to earn all those things. And we didn't get everything right tonight, but we certainly got enough.
Defence was a lot better tonight.
Yeah, but I think some of the fact that we got our defence looked pretty good most of the time, and even again we dealt with some repeat sets and periods of pressure where the Dragons had a good field position and put some good plays and good sets on us. But I think most of our attack tonight was measured and controlled, and we finished our sets a lot better than we did last week for sure, and that made it easier for our defence. The games that you talk about them as sort of separate items, but they're joined together by the way you finish your sets, and if you finish them in a controlled fashion, it makes it a lot easier for your attack, and vice versa.
How'd you rate Pearce's performance?
I just called him Usain. I thought he was as fastest we've seen him move for a while. He was right on the ball all night. I thought tonight, Piercy on everything. He deserves. He's worked hard. It's not easy. I think most of us underestimate. I have no idea really, but I've observed lots and lots of players over the years who've, both playing for me and watching other guys who play for other clubs. The aftermath of Origin is immense. There's 2 or 3 players that come to mind at the moment for me that are not playing for us, obviously, but they look like they're really shattered physically and mentally, and it's hard. He's only really just coming to terms with learning how to deal with all that stuff. And he did it so well tonight. That was just a really leading performance. He led us, particularly in attack, but he defended very well on Ben Craig tonight as well.
Roger
It's not hard. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Yep. He's a dynamo, that boy. He hasn't missed a beat since he came here. On day one, we gave him a little look at what rugby league was and what professional training was, and he's straight out of school, out of Auckland, and he's most of the footy he's played has been rugby union, schoolboy level. So he's come a long way in a short time, and that's 2 things based on he's definitely got a lot of talent, as everyone could see there tonight. He is one of the fastest learners I've ever come across. That kid he just swats it up. He's not a kid, he's only 18, but he's really mature. He's a great learner, takes things on, learns very fast.
How long has he been at the club, Brian? Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Just since November last year. He's from Auckland, and was in the New Zealand schoolboys rugby union team last season, and I think he played on the wing in that team. He's been doing so well in our under-20s this year. He's got unbelievable feet, nice hands, and there's so much to learn. It's a bit risky for us to put him in there, but I think Braith would agree with me. The players had a lot of the senior players, sort of the first graders, had a lot of faith. Sort of been looking at me like, as in, come on, when are you going to do it? That's the feeling I've gotten from them. And when he took his chance last week pretty nicely, but tonight he got some great opportunities, and then he created some as well.
It wasn't your intention to boo him this year?
We weren't sure. He's physically quite capable. He's well built, and his legs and thighs and his backside and all, his hips and all that sort of stuff he is a first grader in shape.
It's getting a bit weird.
It sounds like you're buying a horse at the dealing. So that's what he is. And he's ready to race. He's ready to go. We saw that tonight.
Do you think he did a good impersonation of not grounding the ball?
Well, I'm going to say it because I reckon we're only about somewhere between 15 and 20 behind tonight, and I think the referee went to put the whistle in his mouth at that point in time. And tonight that was a break for us. I think he probably did ground the ball. I personally have an issue with that anyway. I think when you accidentally ground the ball like that, it's for Ben Barber or Roger Tuivasa-Sheck or whoever, we're actually taking something out of the game when we don't let those guys get up and attack from there. But anyway, all that's garbage compared to the job the boys did tonight. It was fantastic. And Roger was a nice little part of that tonight for us too.
Braith, it's been a tough couple of months.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, yeah. That's why it's so rewarding tonight. You know, we've worked hard, but you know, obviously we've lacked a little bit of confidence, and that's what happens when you lose games. And you know, a few games we've only just lost by small margins, and that's probably hurt us a bit too. But you know, this week was a big week for us, and you know, we were under pressure this week as well. You know, the pressure was building on the other end of the scale, even though we didn't make you know, we're not going to make the semis. There's still expectations there. So the boys, you know, I'm really proud of them. They really stood up tonight.
Right, when you got reduced to 12, then did you think, not again, here we go again, and they got two quick tries?
I'd be lying if I wasn't a little bit concerned, because we've been so. I mean, the only time Dragons looked like scoring, really, you know, was when we had one bloke off. So, and the most impressive thing for me was when we got the player back on, and they went back to that again. So, you know, we struggled a bit with one man down. Those thoughts do enter your mind a little bit when you know, when you're not getting the rub of the green, or things aren't going your way as such the last few months. But as I said, you know, it was just through everyone's individual efforts, and it was a good team effort as well.
Brian, in a strange way, was it a relief to not have Stoward out there? He seems to save his top-notch performances for you guys over the years.
Mate, to be honest, I didn't even think about it. We didn't plan for him to play. Our info was pretty solid there, so I was thankful, if that's what you mean. He's done some good things, not only against us.
Brian, is there an update on Aidan Guerra?
He's got an ankle injury, but I can't tell you how bad that is. He sang the team song in there pretty well. His tonsils and vocal cords are working okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We can make this soon.